Hi Aquarius, welcome to your May reading. This is for Summer Rising Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. If this reading doesn't resonate right away, maybe something that happens down the line, and if you'd like, you can keep this in your back pocket or come back at a later time. We're going to take a look and see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of May, see what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are interested, you can check out my Instagram at Weatherstone Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into your reading and see what's going on. Starting off with some affirmations for Aquarius, Summer Rising Venus for the month of May. Any affirmations, please, for my Aquarians? Any affirmations for Aqua, Summer Rising Venus for the month of May? Let's get into it. Oops. Any affirmations? We have future knowledge coming out. Affirmations for Aquarius, Summer Rising Venus for the month of May. Okay, I'm not going to take these two. Actually, we'll take a little peek, but these are the ones I'll keep. Future knowledge and laugh at life. Okay, and then the ones that also fell out, we have ability and success and relationships. Okay. Let's talk about this. So, first of all, future knowledge coming out here. It says, your spiritual awareness is increasing and you are guided to ground yourself. When the timing is right, events will happen. Wait, observe, listen, and be patient. Affirmation, I am observant. We have laugh at life. It's time to play and have fun. Laugh and watch the universe join in. The seal has a natural affinity with the sea moving through it effortlessly. Do the same with life. Affirmation, I am enjoying life. Ability and success. You are being directed and what you see as a struggle is fading away. Opportunities are opening up in a number of directions. Affirmation, I am successful. And final one, we have relationships. Surround yourself with others who've achieved what you desire and allow their influence to inspire you. The future is positive. Affirmation, I am inspired. So in the month of May, fuck it, we're gonna keep these cards. I know, I'm like, oh, I won't keep them. It's like, okay, fine. They came out for a reason, so we're gonna keep them. So for the month of May, you guys are needing to ground yourself. There's gonna be a lot of changes. So I think at the beginning of May, things might be a little bit slow, a little bit steady. You guys are gearing up for something. It's about you guys resting, and this has been kind of like a theme for quite a few signs. It's like kind of time to rest, ground, recuperate, recharge your battery, come up with a goal, come up with some plans of what you'd like to do, what you'd like to achieve, and then mid-month, I think, is when things are really going to start taking off for you guys and just like collectively. So there's going to be lots of shifts, lots of high energy, especially when Jupiter moves into Pisces. I don't remember the date. I'll have it somewhere on the screen, but that's going to bring a lot of blessings and makes things take off the ground. So it's going to be a good time. It's so important for you guys to surround yourself with loving, supportive relationships. In the month of May, you're going to need a little bit of support. And when I'm looking at all three of these cards out of the four, future knowledge, there are two owls over here, right? Being by each other. They're together as a team. In ability and success, we have mother koala and baby koala, so there's like the support system. And then even in relationships, there's these two. What are these considered? Are these badgers? I actually don't really know which animal this is. So, but again, there's groups of two. So whether you are coupling up or you're needing to be around someone that you trust, a loved one, friend, family member, a mother, father, surrounding yourself with those that support you, those that love you, those that just help you stay more positive and more optimistic, right? Those that make you laugh, even when you're going through a hard time or you're feeling a little bit low, a little bit sad, to be around those that brighten your day, that make you feel a little bit better. Surround yourself with your loved ones, okay? You're needing to be observant around you. There's going to be changes going on within you, your thinking patterns, how you are processing things. You may even have a change in perspective on something. Perhaps maybe you're going to be getting some sort of insight or enlightenment or something, but just like it's all about the timing in the month of May. Timing is very specifically played out, like the orchestration. It's just like one thing after another. Like things are going to be unfolding in magical ways to help you succeed on the path that you're going down. Your last few readings that I've done for the past couple months, it did look like you guys are making some pretty big decisions regarding your life path or regarding your career or something that's important to you. And so if we're going to continue on with those themes that have come up, we'll see when we post some tarot messages, animal oracle messages, to see what's really going to go on for the month of May or what you guys can expect. But if we're just going to look at your past readings and kind of have like a guess for what this reading may be about or what might come up in this reading, it's about you guys needing to step into your authenticity and believe in yourself and recognize that whatever you set your mind to and you put the effort in, you can achieve. It just may be a matter of time, and I think timing is really important here, okay? So ability and success, you're being directed. What you see as a struggle is fading away. So perhaps recently you guys have been going through some ups and downs. There might have been a lot of struggle. Some of you maybe have recently dealt with some sort of loss or defeats in your life, and it's been not the easiest. It's been pretty hard, but it's looking like opportunities are starting to open up around you to move in a positive way, in a new direction, and these struggles that you've been facing, they're starting to ease. It's becoming easier to move through them. It's feeling a little bit lighter. You guys are removing this weight off your shoulder. You're starting to feel much more in control over yourself, over your thoughts. You're feeling more supported. You're recognizing you aren't alone, and things are just starting to seem a little bit more brighter, a little bit more optimistic and positive. Okay, so even right now, if you don't resonate with that and things are feeling pretty heavy, I would say end of May, you should start to see a big improvement. You're probably going to be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel after all the hardships and struggles and pains and all these things that you've been dealing with. Things are going to improve majorly. So just hang on. You're not alone. Believe in yourself. Surround yourself with your loved ones, as well as take the time out to ground yourself. And when the timing's right, things are unfolding exactly the way it's meant to. So we're going to post some animal spirit messages and see what messages need to come through for you guys for May 2021. Any animal oracle messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This didn't shuffle. Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in May 2021? What animal oracle messages do my Aquarians need? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in May 2021. Any animal oracle messages for Aquarius? We have the bear coming out. So there's some brand new beginning. You're in the very early stages of something. All right, messages for Aquarius and the Panther. Okay, so basically this actually makes a lot of sense. Before anything new can start, before you start up on this new journey, you have to do some cleansing. You have to do some releasing. If there are any things that you're needing to let go, if you're needing to get something off your chest, if you're needing to just have an emotional release where you may need to cry, scream, yell, talk it out, or scream it at the top of your lungs, if you need to do a little bit of journaling, or you need to put on some sad music and cry your eyes out, let yourself purge through everything you do not want to follow you on this new path, this new journey, okay? So the Panther talks about needing to do a cleansing, needing to even do a spring cleaning, throw out things in your home that are taking up space and collecting dust, do a good vacuum, do a good cleaning, wipe down your walls, remove any little layer of dust or dirt, and just like do a nice cleaning in your home, and maybe even smudge your home, or you can light some incense and just kind of do a little bit of cleansing of the energy. You can play certain musics and the frequency is good for cleansing the energy as well. Things like that. Just like purge out anything that is not serving you. All right. Use this time right now, beginning of May, to just get rid of all the clutter, okay? Time to declutter, time to throw things out, time to release emotional declutter, mental declutter, spiritual declutter. If you have to block that toxic friend, if you have to cut someone out of your life, if you need to leave behind a certain relationship or a certain job, this is the perfect time to walk away, because you're on the beginning of this new journey. My words are backwards, please bear with me. This is fire energy, and with the bear, this is earth energy. This is the new start. And so with this new journey, this new beginning that you are embarking on in the month of May, not gonna lie, the first few steps are the most difficult. It's where you're the most wobbly. Think of when a newborn baby is starting to walk. Okay, I guess it's not a newborn baby, but like when a baby is beginning its first few steps, they're wobbly. You fall a couple times. It's hard. You may get frustrated, but as you continue on, as you practice, as you keep going, you fall, you get back up, you try again, it gets easier and you get stronger, and then you're solid and you're on this journey that's going to lead to a lot of happiness and fulfillment. You guys are leveling up spiritually. You're learning more about yourselves. You guys are going through pretty big changes in the month of May. And so it's requiring you to be patient with yourself, as well as I'm kind of getting like mother bear protective energy. So whether someone around you or who's watching over you is very protective over you, or like you're definitely protected, Aquarius, without a doubt, or there's someone in your home or someone in your life who's very protective over you. I don't know, I'm just kind of getting that intuitively, you know, because when a grizzly or even a brown bear, black bear, whatever kind of bear, polar bear, they're super protective over their cubs. So almost like as if you're protective over whatever's yet to be born or whatever's yet to start up. You're very protective over this new start, this new journey. And maybe you're keeping some things to yourself. Maybe you're not really announcing your moves to the entire world, which is good. Keep it on the down low for now. Unless anything's set in stone, just kind of keep it quiet. Keep it low key for this moment, okay? Focus on getting your footing. You don't have time for distractions right now. It's time to focus on you without any other interruptions, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Let's pull some tarot messages and see what's happening in the month of May for Aquarius. The sun's trying to come out. I love this. I love that. Oh my god, I'm like tongue-tied. Okay. Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2021? Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2021? What's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May? Any messages for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in May 2021? What messages do my Aquarians need to hear or consider, be mindful of? Messages for Aquarius. Okay, the deck has a lot to say. Wheel of Fortune. Change is happening and change is inevitable. Every single second that goes by, it's changing. You're growing. You can't go backwards. You can only move forwards. It's time to surrender. It's time to trust the divine. And it's time to trust the path that you're on. All right? I trust whatever the universe brings me. That's the affirmation with Wheel of Fortune. We also have green aventurine. And I actually have that crystal out here today, okay? Good for healing, as well as the heart, if you're trying to open up your heart. We have the Hangman, Piscean energy. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of May 2021. This fell on top of the Bear, and this is the Magician. Yeah, so you're manifesting this brand new start. And it also fell on top of ability and success. Messages for Aquarius, please. Month of May. Justice. Holy fuck. You guys got 4 major arcana coming out. You guys saw that I shuffled the fuck out of this deck. We have the Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. So let's talk about this. So, just move this around. Get my thoughts straight. Okay, so there is a bit of energy of you guys spending a lot of time reflecting and going inward. I think this revolves around that Panther energy of cleansing, releasing anything that you don't want to hold on to. So there's a bit of energy of you guys looking back at your past selves, your younger selves, and spending some time going inward, reflecting, and looking at things from a different perspective. I was actually saying this to Scorpio in their reading for May, is to send good energy to your past self as well as your future self, okay? Look at here, Judgment coming through. I look back with compassion to myself. So instead of looking back on past experiences and beating yourself up over things that you can't change, mistakes that you made, things that you regret, instead of looking at things that you've gone through from a negative perspective, look at things from more of an optimistic viewpoint. Yeah, okay, what you went through, I'm sure it sucked. I'm sure you've gone through a lot of painful shit that you didn't deserve, or you sometimes feel like an idiot for doing certain things, but guess what? We're all human. None of us are perfect, and we all make mistakes so that we can learn from them and grow from them. And so instead of looking back at your younger self who's currently going through it, have compassion towards your younger self. Send healing energies, love towards your younger self. Imagine when you were going through whatever you went through a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, whatever you were going through. Imagine your current self, like giving your younger self like a nice big hug. Send loving energy to your younger self. I'm telling you, time is not linear, right? We only have this present moment. Technically, the past isn't even in the past. There is no past. It's just a memory. And the future, well, it hasn't happened yet, but it's all determined based off what we do right here, right now. Send good energy to your future self. Where you're at 6 months from now, you don't know, right? Things change so quickly. But if you send good energy to your future self is feeling that. There's this post. Your future self is guiding your present self, and your present self is guiding your past self. We're all connected, you know? You're connected to your future self and your younger self. It's just like, I don't know, I'm like going on this whole rambling thing, but honestly, when I started to do that, it changed my life, and I recommend it. So when you are looking back at these past experiences that you've gone through, and you're using your judgment, and you are learning certain lessons, you obviously pass the exam with flying colors, as we have Justice over here telling me that you have completed the chapter, completed the cycle. That's why we're turning to the next page with the Wheel of Fortune and the Bear. Okay, so you guys have overcome these challenges. You've overcome certain lessons, which is amazing. Good on you. But when you look back at these past experiences, try to be more compassionate and understanding to your younger self, because your younger self didn't know any better. Your younger self was just doing things based off what they knew back then, right? So just be kind to your younger self as you're looking back at these past experiences. Now, moving forward, you're getting clear with what it is that you do want. You've learned your lesson. You're not going to go down that road. You're not going to go backwards. You're moving forwards. But now you're trying to figure out, well, what direction am I going down? What do I truly want from myself? You're on this new beginning, this new start, but maybe you're a little bit wobbly. You're a little bit unsure of the things you'd like to create, the things you'd like to bring into your life, what you want to manifest. So you go inwards. Hangman energy. Let me take some time to go inwards and listen and just kind of feel things out. And if things come to mind, great. If nothing comes to mind, that's all good. Just taking your time and moving at your own pace and allowing yourself to be more open-minded and receptive to the possibilities. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you have all the tools right in front of you to create the piece of work that you want. But sometimes it takes a little bit of brainstorming to make things happen. But once you do have that idea, or some small goals, right? Try to stay in the present moment. Don't go too far in the future. It's great to have goals for yourself, but don't be living in the future. Otherwise, you missed out here on the now. Because really, the now shapes our future. You know? And being in the past, well, then we're missing out again on the now. So trying to just ground yourself. Yes, look back at some things, but always remember to ground yourself and don't forget about right here, right now. Okay? What was I saying? Once you get clear with your intentions, even if there's small little goals you'd like to set for yourself for this upcoming week or tomorrow or whatever, it's looking like you got lots of inspiration, a lot of excitement, and you're feeling very lighthearted about the direction you're moving down. And what does this say? The affirmation, I'm always open to good news. Some of you may be receiving some sort of good news or confirmation. Some of you are receiving unexpected money, or maybe you're getting news that you've gotten the job, or you've gotten whatever you might be waiting for. You're getting confirmation. For some that are dealing with court matters or legal matters, you might be receiving some sort of good news regarding that. Just have to throw it out there because Justice can talk about that matter. You need to speak your truth about what it is that you truly want and stand your ground, step into your authenticity, and take action towards those things. The Knight of Swords also does talk about like a message coming through or some sort of communication, and this is coming through with the Page of Wands. So like I'm saying, there could be some sort of message in the month of May, but it's like a very positive message, or you're getting some sort of positive news, positive information. We'll see about that. Now maybe this is just regarding, we'll see because I'm like, hold on, what could this be regarding? Let's see. And then of course, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune. Changes are happening around you, within you. Your perception's changing, your mindset's changing, the way you view yourself and the world is changing. There's lots of changes going on around you, but what's most important is if you take the time to ground yourself throughout these changes so that you can remain flexible, but open-minded. Okay, so let's clarify and let's get some more details as to what's happening. Sorry, my eye is itchy. My eye's been like watering all day. Ugh, it's so annoying. I want to take a look into the Hangman, because currently things could be a little bit stagnant right now, and like that's been a theme for quite a few signs. It's like beginning of May seems a bit slow, but then things are gonna pick up. We also do have Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. We also have Pluto retrograde going on currently for the next 6 months, so there will be a lot of reflective energy, but this is good. You can use this energy to your advantage to work through things, to heal certain parts of yourself that maybe you've been ignoring or suppressing, or to gain a new perspective on something, new insight, to evolve and work on yourself and things like that. So anyways, the Hangman. For Aquarius, we have the Fool. Beautiful energy. Tell me about the Hangman for Aquarius, Summer Rising Venus. We also have the Five of Pentacles. So some of you are isolating yourselves. Only the Hangman for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2021. We also have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's some fears. There's definitely this hesitation where you might be second guessing yourself on this new journey. And this has also been a theme for quite a few signs. I know Sagittarius had that. I know Cancer did. I don't know. I know there's a couple other signs, or maybe one other sign that was second guessing themselves or kind of becoming their own block. That's been a theme for quite a few signs, even just collectively. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. Just kidding, King of Pentacles backside, Five of Wands, and the Moon. Yeah, so there's some insecurities about the future, unknowing, uncertainties, and there's like this confliction. There's this internal battle where you struggle with the unknown. Lots of you want to have control over the outcome. It's like, I think it's so important for you guys to release certain expectations you put on yourself. Some of you are way too hard on yourselves, or you end up just getting in your own way and you hold yourself back because there's these fears or doubts of not being good enough. Anyways, I think it's so important for you guys to ground yourselves, okay? You guys may have your head up in the clouds and you're needing to come down, and you're also needing to trust your intuition, okay? Because right now it's like you've been fighting with yourself. You've been having this back and forth kind of conversation of, should I do this or should I not? Should I do this? Should I not? You're in the hangman mode, very stuck, very stagnant. You're reflective, but in the cards that came out, there's this new start with the Fool, where you could take the risk, take the gamble, and shoot your shot and come out successful. Or you could hold yourself back, isolate yourself, get in your own way because you're too fearful of taking the leap. I'm just saying. We have Aquarius energy as well as some earth and air. We also have 2 5s out here, so there could be a bit of a struggle, or things have just been a little bit not the easiest, okay? So with the hangman, you're still going inwards about this new start, about this new beginning. There's some fears, some doubts. You're needing to remove these limitations from yourself because I think they're self-inflicted. I want to take a look into judgment for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me about judgment for Aquarius in May 2021. Tell me about judgment for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in May 2021. Tell me judgment for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in May 2021. The cards are not... Oh, just kidding. But where did it go? Oh, there we go. Queen of Cups fallen out. There's that compassion. There's that understanding, that healing, that gentleness, nurturing your younger self. We also have the Seven of Cups backside. Is this the backside? Nope. This is the front. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Judgment for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2021. Come on. Come on. Try to... Okay, thank you. Chariot backside. So yeah, bottom of the deck, we also have King of Wands backside, Knight of Wands backside, and Six of Wands, as well as Eight of Wands. So it's looking like you're looking back at something through your past one last time. And you're also like recognizing how much you've grown. You've shed old skin. When we look at the King of Wands backside, there's a snake climbing up the tree. It's a big-ass snake, okay? So shedding old skins. And coming out victorious after going through lots of struggles. Anyways, so when you look back at your younger self, there still might be some things that leave you feeling confused or unsure. You look back and things don't add up. There's certain things that just still don't make sense to this day. You're trying to look at things from a different perspective. You're trying to have compassion to your younger self, right? And you are working through certain feelings, and you're working on healing and forgiveness and making peace with the past. But there's still something that leaves you a bit confused, or there's still unanswered questions. And then we have the Chariot backside. So you're leaving something behind. Some of you are just coming to the conclusion of like, okay, I have to just leave it as it is. I may not get answers, and I have to find the acceptance from within me, or like closure, right? Some of you have been like waiting for closure, or waiting for an answer, or waiting for a call back, but like, do you want to wait forever and potentially miss out on new opportunities because you've been waiting, hoping maybe you'll get an answer? You can move on with your life, but still get answers. Things still unfold with time, and if you're meant to find out the answer, you will. But don't let anybody or anything hold you back, right? Don't wait on anybody, okay? So it's looking like some of you are just kind of like, you know what, I'm surrendering, I'm just gonna move forward. If I'm meant to know, I will find out. If not, oh well, I need to make peace. I'm surrendering, I'm gonna just focus on me, and focus on healing, and having more compassion and understanding to myself. So, yeah. There might still be some frustration or hurt that you carry if this is regarding a past situation where maybe there could have been some wrongdoing. If that's the case, though, justice is being served. The scales are being balanced. All right, every action has a consequence. Simple as that. What you put out is what you receive. But yeah, it's just looking like you guys are choosing to walk away from something. Even with this Knight of Wands backside, it's like, okay, it looks like you're literally just getting up and walking away, leaving something behind. Because sitting around waiting is just doing nothing for you. And so you rather move forward in a new direction on your own journey. Look at here, underneath all those cards, we have the... Wait... this is a page. I always get the pages and knights mixed up in this deck. So we have the Page of Wands, double confirmation, 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. So this idea that we'll look into, right? Double confirmation with that Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So your manifestation is coming in quickly, multiple things at once, and successfully, victoriously, and there's lots of eyes on you, or you may be getting a lot of recognition for whatever it is that you do. Okay, and it's like, it's gonna pick up fast with this Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords, whatever this new idea or this new journey that you begin once you let go of the past, or you just kind of surrender to the situation and you let it go, even just for the time being right now, things are going to pick up for you, or it's going to make things take off. I think I said that for Sag. It's like there's something that was getting in the way. They were becoming their own block, and once they figured out whatever it is that they need to let go or cut out or release, then things will take off. And that's kind of similar energy. It's like once you kind of surrender and make peace with your past, and you just kind of leave it as it is, and you reach this place of acceptance, then things are going to be flowing easily, and you're going to be so busy, you're not even going to be thinking about this situation, because your mind and everything else will just be occupying. Whatever. What am I saying? I don't know. Tell you the Page of Wands for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding May. What am I saying? Tell you the Page of Wands for Aquarius in the month of May. Tell you the Page of Wands for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May. We have the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Wands for Aquarius, Summer Rising Venus in May 2021. We also have the Emperor. Lots of major arcana coming through in this reading. So whatever you are going through currently, or the month of May, is pretty significant. You're going through some pretty big changes. I can't lie. Okay, so with this Page of Wands, it's almost like you're using this ending or this heartbreak or this betrayal as inspiration. Like you're turning, and this has also been a theme for quite a few signs, is turning that pain into power and using these past experiences, these hurts, these betrayals as motivation to be better. And that's creating change. We have the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune over here. You guys are making boss moves. You guys are taking action. You guys are making things happen. All stemming from this idea or some sort of good news, especially those who are done wrong. You're receiving good news, like you're getting your justice. You're finally getting the justice you deserve, just as the person who has betrayed you or hurt you in some sort of way, they're going to be getting theirs, okay? And that is just like sweet, sweet karma, you know? What was at the bottom of the deck? We have the Two of Wands, a decision, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you have a decision. And this is relating to this Page of Wands, so this new idea, this inspiration that you're feeling. You have a decision on what you want to do, where you want to go, and how are you going to take this idea, this Ace of Pentacles, and turn it into the 10, alright? So you have many options. You have many different directions as to where you can go, how you can take this idea, and whatever you end up choosing will take you to very successful places in your life where you're going to succeed. You're going to be celebrating all of your hard work and dedication. And yes, it's going to be slow because, let's be real, the Pentacles is the most slowest energy out of the entire tarot, but it lasts a lifetime. It lasts longer than anything else. It's stable, it's long term, and it's worth it. Now, it's going to require a lot of hard work, and it's not just going to happen overnight, and it's not just going to be granted to you. It's going to be a walk in the park. No, it's going to take a lot of consistency. And like I said, you're at the very beginning stages of whatever this is, but you're excited about it. You're feeling very passionate and creative when it comes to this new idea, and you know, in the past, you used to be fearful, you used to hold yourself back, or you wonder, am I even good enough? But you're needing to trust yourself that you, in fact, are good enough. You're more than good enough, and you're bringing something completely different to the table. Yeah, so, I'm in this industry, and there's so much competition. Like, how am I going to stand out? Be you. Be your authentic self, and your uniqueness will stand out of the crowd, okay? But there's going to be some big changes. And even with that Knight of Swords, there's going to be quick energy of boom, 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 boom. It's going to be picking up. All right, so starts off slow. You get your footing. The first few steps, first few weeks, months might be a little bit difficult, but it's going to pay off. Your hard work, your determination will pay off, okay? Like I said, with justice, which you put out, there's going to be an equal reaction given to your action, right? So what you put out, you're going to receive. You remember that when you're this magician and you're making shit happen, just know it's a matter of time before things are returned to you. Okay? Let's take a look into the Magician and see what you're manifesting here. Tell me about the Magician for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of May 2021. Tell me about the Magician for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2021. Tell me the Magician, please. We have the Seven of Wands backside. Tell me the Magician. We also have the Six of Pentacles backside. Tell me the Magician for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Three of Swords, bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. You have a brand new perspective on something. We also have quite a bit of aces. Ace of Wands. Oh, just kidding. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So, new perspective, and there's also some sort of opportunity, but you have a decision. So, clarifying the Magician, the cards that came out. We have the Seven of Wands reversed or backside. We also have the Six of Pentacles backside and the Three of Swords. So, there's some healing that needs to take place for some of you. Otherwise, you may end up finding yourselves in similar cycles or repeating certain lessons that need to be learned. So just be aware of that. Or remember the lessons that you've gone through in your past and apply the wisdom that you've learned to these new experiences, okay? That's really going to help further you and help you grow, okay? So just keep that in your back pocket. If you see similar situations, remember the lesson from the last time and apply that lesson and use that wisdom you got, and you'll probably miss many bullets or like opportunities to fall back into old ways. Like, you have the capability to overcome these things as long as you're aware of it, okay? With the Seven of Wands backside and the Six of Pentacles backside, first of all, be careful of the energy you're giving towards others. Make sure that your energy is reciprocated. Make sure that the connections, the relationships, friendships, people you work with, collaborate with, make sure that it's balanced and that it's equal give and take. Of course, it's not always going to be 50-50. That's unrealistic and that's just kind of unfair, right? We all have our own lives. We all have problems going on. We all have things to take care of. So it's unrealistic to have such high expectations that someone always has to be there to drop their shit to be there for you. Because at the end of the day, you have to make sure that your cup is filled first before you worry about taking on anybody else's problems. It's not your job to make others happy, just as it's not anyone else's job to make you happy. Unless you're a child, it's literally no one else's job to make you happy. You got to find that from within. Yes, it's great to have relationships in your life that make you feel good and give you that support and love, right? Everybody deserves that. But it is unfair to have those expectations put on other people to fill the void within you. You got to find that shit from within, and that's a process itself, and you got to work through that. So I'm just saying, be mindful of the connections in your life. Be sure that you got that fairness in connections where it's not completely one-sided, where it's constantly you extending yourselves, draining yourselves, and it's never returned. Yeah, that's unfair, and you need to readjust the boundaries. I think boundaries is super important for you guys to be setting in the month of May for those that resonate with that. Otherwise, you're going to just feel defeated. You're just going to feel defeated, hurt, disrespected, not good enough, wondering what did I do to deserve this, right? And never settle for inconsistencies. Never beg for the bare minimum. Not worth it. Okay. Whoops, and I did not mean to drop that card, but where did it go? Okay, I gotta get it. My blanket has fallen off. It keeps my back warm because this chair is so cold. And it has like little circles, so it's like, otherwise I'll have like little bumps on my back. Okay. So yeah, whole rambling tangent I went on, but just be aware of those things. Now at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. So it kind of goes back to that Page of Wands with that Two of Wands, the decision on where you're going to take this idea to turn it into the Ten of Pentacles. You got a choice. You're also juggling a lot of things. You have lots of different things going on in your personal life. And it's so important to ground yourselves and learn to balance your priorities and putting yourself first too. When you need a break, take a break. Stop overworking yourself to the point of exhaustion, because then you're going to reach burnout and then you're gonna just hit a brick wall, and it's just gonna lead to lots of frustration, and we don't want that. So just remember to balance things in your personal life and take care of yourself. I think you guys may be very considerate of what others think, or you always are trying to include everybody else, their needs, but I think it's important for you guys to put yourself as the first priority, and then everyone else comes second, third, fourth, whatever, but just putting yourself first and doing what is best for you. And we also have the Ace of Swords, so a brand new perspective. You're having some sort of breakthrough, you're speaking your truth, you're very clear with what it is that you want, and nothing can stop you, nothing can get in the way of you. And I think you may also be making some decisions to cut certain things out of your life, to remove certain things out of your life that don't serve you, kind of going back to that Panther energy at the beginning of the reading. So there's that. And I'm just going to take a look into the Wheel of Fortune and what these changes could be, or what you can expect with these changes or in the near future. Let's just see. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Then we're going to get some Tikashi messages. Alright, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of May. Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2021. Tell the Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2021. We have the Six of Wands, beautiful. We also have Justice coming out, double confirmation, Libra energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius, summonizing Venus for the month of May. We also have Judgment coming out, double confirmation. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups backside, okay? As well as Hierophant backside. Some of you may be making the decision to leave behind something you've committed a lot of energy into, whether this is a relationship or your career or some sort of studies. It's looking like some of you may be making the choice to let go of something or break away from something or a habit, something that you've had going on in your life for quite some time, because it just caused a lot of stress or drama, or just fed into your imbalances. And so it's looking like you're just trying to bring balance into your life. And if that means that you have to let go of certain things, remember we had that Ace of Swords come out, and I was like, you guys might be making the choice to purge some things out of your life. Do that. It's kind of just what I was saying, confirmation, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, these changes coming through, you're looking great. You are succeeding. You are feeling confident. You're taking on the world, and you're taking on whatever challenges come your way, but you are overcoming them, and you are just looking amazing. You are phenomenal, Aquarius. You are making achievements. You guys are going to be celebrating, and you have a lot of support around you. You have a lot of eyes on you. Lots of attention, good and bad. Protect your energy. But for the most part, like I said, what you put out, you will receive. You've learned many lessons, you've gone through a lot, and you've overcome them, and now it's about balancing the scales with Judgment, right? So the universe is doing its thing. There might be some tests in the month of May. Have you truly learned your lesson? Let's see, kind of throwing you around the ringer, seeing if you truly have learned your lesson. That's why I was saying, use your discernment as well as remember the lessons you went through in the past. Apply that to whatever it is that you're going through or whatever may come up. Remember the lessons that you've learned in your past, because there will always be times that come up that test you to see, have you truly learned? Show what you know. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's like, with these changes, there will be opportunities for you to grow and succeed and be victorious, but there may also be times where it's going to test you to see, have you learned? Are you ready for the next step, the next level? Let's test Aquarius and see what they've learned, see where they're at, what progress they've made to determine what comes next, okay? And that will help you with future knowledge, right? Okay, so let's get some Tikashi messages and wrap this up for Aquarius. Summonizing Venus. I have like no space on this table. Oh my god. Any Tikashi messages for Aquarius, summonizing Venus for the month of May 2021. Any Tikashi messages for Aquarius, summonizing Venus for the month of May regarding this reading. Any Tikashi messages for Aquarius? Whoa, we have wellness coming out. Tikashi messages. We also have caring. Tikashi messages for Aquarius, summonizing Venus, as well as now. Okay, so wellness. Wellness is a feeling on the inside which emanates outward like love. Wellness is a state of mind which emanates outward like love. In fact, wellness is love. If you are unwell physically or emotionally, seek out and remedy the cause. Do not just band-aid the symptoms, for wellness is your natural state of being. Do not settle for second best, and all will be well. Caring. Now is the time to care for you. Lovingly take pleasure in your positive attributes. Do not deny your needs. Take care of yourself. Caring for others must be backed up by doing what is needed for yourself first, so that you're able to continue caring. What I was saying earlier, you got to put yourself first, priority, so that you can help others, right? You can't help anyone if you can't help yourself. If you are drained, you can't help others, right? Your guides are watching over you at this time. You are cared for and loved. And now, live now, be now, acknowledge now. Now is the only time you need to consider. Unchain yourself from the past and unravel yourself from the future. You are here in this now moment. Enjoy it. Is there something that needs to be done? Stop dreaming and do it now. Okay, so if you've been contemplating, if you've been procrastinating, if you've been pushing something off, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later, do it now. your future self will thank you for it. Just get it over and done with now. Here's your sign. Here's your confirmation. Just do it now. Stop procrastinating. Get your ass up and do it now, okay, you guys? So that is what I got for you guys for the month of May. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all those things. If you guys are interested, you can check out my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.